Okay, I think we're back. Are we back? It says we are. What's the quality like? The quality's still good. Yeah, the quality's still mint. Okay, good. Alright, let's give people a few minutes to filter back in. Sorry about it, ladies and gentlemen. My CPU hit too high and then it just died. Okay, let's make a start. Time riff racers. Time riff racers. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Create, yes. I'll put the music back on. I believe it's all good. Okay, so we'll wait for that to create. Logos and stuff we'll do at the very end. That's fine. Let's jump into my assets. That's where we're going to start. Okay. What should we do first? I guess the first really is dropping a map in and seeing how well it works, isn't it? And hoping it works decently. Because we could always make a fake map, which is what we kind of need to do, because we need to block all the edges off. But Unity's not very good for dragging boxes around and stuff. I'm dropping frames because I'm importing HDRP. Really? It should be using plenty GPU anyway. I need a stream computer. That's the next thing I'm going to do. I'm going to get a mini stream computer so I can rip my computer as much as it wants. I need a new CPU, to be fair. But is everything working? Mute you. Mute you. Yeah, okay, yeah. Everything's working. Right, we're in. Unity's loaded up. I'll stick you there. It's still loading though. It's going to compile the shaders next. It always does on a new project. It's going to lag everything for a few minutes. But while it does, I can save this now. Save as. What did we call it? Time riff racers. Docs. Okay. Setup plan. I like LibreOffice. It did recover everything perfectly fine. So I'm going to drag this over. Unity crashed, or is it still compiling? I think it's still running. We'll wait for that to worry up. Yeah, so what I'm thinking then is you drive around and we'll have sections of the map and it'll just have a portal there and it'll turn it on or off. My audio is kind of laggy. Ugh, it's because Unity's compiling. Hurry up. My CPU can't handle streaming and doing this. There we go. See, it's compiling nicely now. There we go. I think we've come back down and we calm down now. And the CPU was at 200%. Yeah, it's not an amazing plugin I've got. Right, you drag over there. There we go. Right, nice as hell. There we go. So we have this HDRP scene, which I've just broke. There we go. But we're not going to be using that. So let's create a new scene. Basic outdoor scenes. Yeah, create. My CPU shop again. Scenes. And we'll call this a race map. Encoding overloaded. Alright, calm down a minute. For some reason it uses CPU even though I've set it to GPU, so yeah. Oh, look, it's all lagging. It should hopefully in a minute stop building this scene and jump to the next one. There we go. Now my CPU should drop and it should hopefully carry on. Right, it's settled off now. Just waiting for YouTube to catch up. Oh, look, it's all lagging. Okay, YouTube will catch up in a minute. Oh, look, it's all lagging. I'm just waiting for it to get rid of that. YouTube is not receiving enough video. Around 70%. Well, the plan was to stream as much as I could making this game, but with Streamlabs using 20% to 30% of my CPU, I might not be able to. Okay, what we got? We got an empty world. All right. It's even out of the sky falling fog now. Nice. Okay, let's set up our folders. We'll drag a model folder in. Models. Okay, hopefully, let's just refresh that and see if it shows up. Let's start with what we were going to do on the document. Yeah, drag you over there so I can see you. Let's start with Vikings. Why the hell not? If this isn't a good exercise to get a new CPU, I don't know what it is. I know what you mean. I do need a new CPU. Polygon Vikings, drag you in there. But it's the money I need at the moment, so I can't get one just yet. But it works fine when I'm not streaming, that's the thing. It could be faster, it definitely could be. I could turn the FPS down to 30 FPS to lower the CPU usage. There's stuff I could do, but then you just lose the quality, so it's like, it's a weighing up thing. How it manages to play games so well, and Unity itself takes up all the resource, I have no idea. And my room's getting very toasty with everything running. Okay, that's importing. What we'll do is I think we'll import this and we'll see how we can do with a map. Because what I'm going to do is I want to block it off Mario Kart style where you physically can't go where you're not supposed to. And it's just a straightforward map. Can even have PEDs at the side cheering. We've got Mixamo. MB is not going to import because it's Maya, that's fine. So anyone who doesn't know what Mixamo is a free website by Adobe, which is shocking because I thought they would have charged. And it basically gives you mocap free animations. I'm just logging in now, so then I can show you. And me and Kemp found out on a few projects ago how to use Mixamo animations with these models we've got, and it's really easy to do. This music is well dodgy. Right, okay, let's just see if there's some like cheering. YouTube's still claiming it's not getting enough yet. OBS is saying it is getting enough, so someone's lying to me. Oh yeah, see, you've got cheering. Get all... Jesus, look at him go. But yeah, you just get a bunch of these and we'll just set them up and then stick them on our characters and have you know, Asian girl have a mini seizure, I guess. From the Japan samurai side and stuff. Okay. Why is it still saying it's not receiving enough? It is. You're lying to me. Why is it still saying it's not receiving enough? It is. You're lying. Yeah, it's lying to me. It's YouTube being silly. Okay. I mean, it wasn't. Okay, we've got models. Right, let's start. Let's see what we do. Based on how much it's lagging, which unfortunately, as much as I'd love to, we might not actually be able to stream it all at once like I wanted to. So I might just stream sections here and there. But I do need a new CPU. Where do they have prefabs or anything? They don't. Ah, they do. What are you? Ah, there we go. Look at that. It's mini. It's not massive. Well, it is actually. You could have all that. We don't need all of it though. Unfortunately, it's not got culling on it. Culling is... I ain't got Critter open. Culling is basically where it hides things, and then with culling mixed with LOD, which is level of detail, you can... So as you can see, he has a map where he sees everything at the moment. And if you turn culling on, it only shows you what you see. So you won't see what you don't see. So imagine if you look forward now and you can't see behind you. In the game, the behind you doesn't need to be rendered. So it won't be rendered. And that's what a culling is, occlusion culling. So it won't render what it is. So we need to enable that if it's not by default. But we can also turn on something called level of detail, where it basically reduces the amount of polygons in... yeah, so as you can see, the further away you are, the less detail it is, and you can't tell just by looking at that that's any different. But they've probably shaved like half the amount of polygons on. So if you imagine a character has like 10,000 polygons, LOD 0 is your up close, that's 10,000 polygons, the GPU is rendering. LOD 1 is 5,000, you take it down, but you have to model it. It's not like Unreal's Nanite where it does it for you. Unity is still old school, you still have to do it yourself, but 90% of game engines are. Unreal's like the only one I know of that does it like that. So let's see, what can we make this into a racing map? How? Wait, why is this rendering in HDRP? This is meant to be URP. I don't know. So we have boats. So there's our racers. No, that's water now. That one. Wait, where is the water? Unreal water. It is Unreal, you're right. I can't bloody see it. Let's give it a blue tint if we can. It is that water, yeah. So I've just duplicated it. That gives me the ability to change it. So if I drag you there, equip it to that. So I should hopefully be able to make it more blue. So YouTube's still complaining it's not receiving enough. There we go. Don't have to be massive, but just a nice little blue tint. Just to show it's actually water. I mean, look at it now. If I turn Gizmo, how do I turn my selection of that? Which looks better, the murky grey or the blue? Even in the ice, the blue looks millions times better. Yeah, there we go, that looks loads better. And now you can actually tell that that bloody ship is under the water. Have we found our two boats, just two Viking boats? Maybe? Is YouTube lagging? I'm getting concerned that it's saying there's still not enough. Maybe? Is YouTube lagging? I'm getting concerned not YouTube. That it's saying this. Yeah, YouTube's complaining there, saying you're not receiving enough to maintain smooth streaming, but I am. I've dropped no frames, so crazy YouTube, honestly. Go away. It makes me worry. That's the thing. Okay. Making a game, it's not easy. I'm not gonna say it's the easiest thing in the world. It's not easy, but it's not difficult if you just level your time correctly. Why do I keep clicking on the wrong things? That one. There we go. Right, what we got? We got here. We got a boat. What can you do with the boat? We've got oars. Can we rotate them? Okay. They're all stuck together. Okay. There's not much we can do with that boat. What about these over here? I am going to lock that down because that's doing my head in. I can't click on anything I want. So we've got broken boats. We've got a sailboat there with no oars in. It's covered in snow as well. Okay. We'll go over here. Flags. This is a fortress. Do we need the fortress? We might get rid of the fortress. We got boats. Okay, let's start some stuff. So models. Let's create a folder. So I'm going to create a folder for my prefabs, and a prefab is basically a saved game object, I guess you wish. It's like you're saving the state of something. So if I get this boat, this is currently a model, and in Unity it's classed as a game object. If I were to attach 50 scripts to it, I'd want to save that state with the 50 scripts in, and that's all a prefab is. It's a periodic state in time of that. And you can modify the prefab, you can spawn as many as you want. That's all it is. It's just a group of settings. So let's stick the boat in prefabs. Child up here, we're going to be really on move. Why bar? Oh, okay. Apparently, I need to do, because this is already in a prefab, it doesn't want me creating another prefab. So I'll just tell it, say, yeah, you will. Now we'll drag a boat out. So we'll create another folder within prefabs, because the most important thing you can do for yourself when making any type of anything is organize. You don't have to go OTT with it, but just organized enough. So prefabs, and we'll call this vehicles. I'll make another folder and we'll call it Viking. Because now I know exactly what's what everywhere I go. Screw it, we'll do 2 Viking boats. They look very similar, and we are going to have to make changes to it, but for now, we've got 2 boats. We've got a red and white boat. And we've got a gold black cross boat. There we go. Ah, excellent connection. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Praise the gods. Right, okay. We need to look at doing a map. But we're on a boat. So, really, it makes this village a bit useless, doesn't it? A little bit, anyway. So, if we're on a boat, then... Is this the map? Oh, come on, zoom out a bit more. Is that the map, then? And we just move the villagers around a bit. It's like if I grab... Where's my boats? Grab you and you. We'll just move you over here. That dead boat is absolutely staying there. Where's this water? Let's hide this water a minute. That's a lot of stuff here. Yeah, okay, right. Let's hide all these dirt mounds. This is the only problem I have with these polygon stuff, is they don't come compiled into a nice route. So, like, as you can see, I'm struggling to see everything. When I use them, I do tend to move them around a lot to make it easy to use. Let's grab all you. Yeah, okay. If we stick you... Oh no, what are you doing? There we go. If we stick you like that, you know, vroom, vroom, block it off here with this. Where's the village? Yeah, stick it there like that so you can't get through. Like, I'll get those boats in a minute. Yeah, there you go. Dead basic map. You got some little things over here, which as you're racing, you're going to be able to see. Yeah, that works. And we'll just put some borders around here so you just crash into all you can't do out. I'm not going to add boat physics where you're floating and stuff. We could do that as an animation or something maybe. But they're going to sound like car engines for a while while we're developing it. So the boat's going to... That's going to be great. I'm tired. Okay, let's save this map. So, where's our boats gone? Let's go and get our boats. There. Yeah, also, if you're tired, stop. Don't kill yourself trying to do... I wonder a way to do this really easily. But yeah, don't push yourself even too much. Even if you really want to get it done, it's not worth hurting yourself or your mental health. Trust me. But you will get there. Everybody gets there. It's just practice. Okay, stick you there. I'm trying to make it its own outside of it. I don't want it in the map settings. So we'll just do this. Normally it takes you to the top, but it's decided not to do it today. Oh, come on. Up there. So we are getting there, just slowly. But yeah, so I'll make these separate boats for now. It is a dead basic map, and it might change in the future. We'll see. But for now, put it in there. Okay, you go there. Vehicles. There we go. That's center. So let's grab you two. I don't know. How does a Viking boat start? Should we start it here? There we go. Start it like there. Grab the other boat and start him like there, maybe. Yeah, we'll need to find a way to make it make sense that you do the other sci-fi vehicles here. But like I said, we were going to change this. I've changed my mind already because I don't want the two villages next to each other. I want them away, so as you're travelling around, you see the different villages. What have I grabbed? I've grabbed my boat. Get off my boat. There we go. Yeah, something like that, maybe. You know, so you can't see it. But we need to give more room to move. Yeah, something like that, maybe. Oh. There's a way to activate them all again, but I can't remember what it is. So we'll just go. There we go. That looks decent, doesn't it? Except that bit that I've missed. We can't really keep that. Is this meant to be under the town? It is. That's now a flooded town. It stays flooded. Why not? Ah, come on. There we go. Yeah, okay. Actually, that is quite big now, isn't it? Should we add some more icebergs? Stick you again, because I want them to have more room. And we'll go and grab, say, all of you as well. Just rotate you, stick you like... Maybe something we don't need that big one. Yeah, because I don't want them to just like cut through. So we've got a big wide open zone now you can come through. I don't think they've got... What music is this? Is this still Harris Heller? Yeah, it is. I don't want it... Because it's not bad at music, actually. I don't want it showing something it's not supposed to. We've got ropes. We've got bridges. You could use them as a bridge. We need some form of start and stop rope thing. Okay. For now, what we'll do is we'll go and import the car models pack and see how far we get with that. Because that'll give us everything we need for car racing. And it's a huge chunk of the game. I'm just thinking best place to get it from. I might copy it from my tutorial. Universal car controller. Yeah, we'll copy it from my tutorial because hopefully it's pre-set up with everything it needs to convert it to HDRP. What else do I need? We drag those two in as well. What we got in sounds? Sorry, I'm just looking through the tutorial thing and I don't want to show it you and give it away. Here we go. Okay, so actually I'm going to tell you about something. I've launched a Patreon. There is absolutely no obligation at all to join it. I will never hide content from you. Ish. You'll still see the normal gaming in the tutorials. This will be more to help me actually do it. And I've added loads of perks in, and I'm trying my best to keep it up to date for you as well. It's just I haven't launched it that long ago. Right, is that importing? Wait for that to import. I'm trying to get how you view it. I don't know how to do it. I have launched Patreon. They are very cheap, and all the money does go towards making it so I can give you more tutorial and content. But like I said, it's absolutely zero obligation to join it. So as you can see, I've given you 6 levels of what you can have, and each one comes with more rewards. What you can unlock, like a typical Patreon, and for £1, the cheapest ones, that's it. But every pound helps, doesn't it? Like they say. So you get your even for the basic £1, you get your own specific Discord channel, which I'm still working on. That is pending. I will get to it eventually. That's importing, as you can see. But then you get your Patreon updates. So I'm going to post updates more about it. Watching Bergzerg Arcade, he's doing characters. Bergzerg Arcade is an old school Unity tutorial, like me. When I was doing Unity tutorials in 2014, he was still there doing it alongside me, and I thought he stopped and then came back like I did. I'm not sure. But when I was doing tutorials, brackies didn't exist. All these fancy people doing Dark Souls didn't exist. Speed tutor didn't exist. I'm old school. But yeah, so this is the Patreon, and obviously anyone who does it, or if you don't do it, I love you all just as much. So this one is a jokey one. If any of you want to buy the £5 one, I will be over the moon. But yes, that is my Patreon. I'll stick that in the description of the video. Yeah, and like I said, it's all going to go towards helping the channel grow. That's it. Because at the moment, I can't put physically enough time in to do everything I want. And yeah, so each one does it. So like £2 a month, you're going to get early access videos, and there's already one up there actually. And then you get monthly streams and stuff like that. There's all sorts of stuff. Verbal names in videos, so that's where I go, such and such. Thank you for your Patreon, all that stuff. But yeah, there's my Patreon. Jumping back in. His son Caleb got sick. He took a break. Oh, okay. That's sad to hear. What am I doing? Right, okay. It's been ages since I've done this. I need to think how to do it. I created scripts to do this for me, but there's no wheels on a boat. So how does that work? I guess we'll see. Oh no, I've just remembered I need to set all the layers up and everything. That takes a while to do. Okay, we're not doing Fmod just cars yet, just yet. Because the documentation is so long for this. Didn't even know you had a Patreon. No, I've only just set it up. Only just like a few days ago. And it is all just to help the channel out. That's the thing. But you can see the documentation of this is very good. But all this stuff here... how far does it go? This is him training you. But all this stuff is learning how to use it. And I don't know half of it. But it's a really good pack. And that's what I use for most things. Okay, so... if I can't do that for now... we've got a basic map. I'll work on the layer stuff tomorrow because it's very, very boring. Let's do a main menu. Yeah, screw it. Let's do a main menu. I'm looking forward to doing one. Let's keep it outdoors. Main menu. There we go. So we are going to go for the default Mario one. We need Viking characters. We don't have characters. We absolutely need characters. Let's go and do that. Race map. So as you can see, we are making some progress. I didn't model this, and I do state in every game I make I don't model it. I just do the programming and bits and bobs. Where does the captain sit on a bloody Viking though? It's at the back, isn't it? He stands like there. Yeah. I just finished Bum Simulator, weird but fun game. I've heard people say that though, I've not played it. Right, let's see what we got here. But yes, the Unity port on Linux works really, really well. Character files, here we go, here we go. Shields Maiden, what the hell is a Shields Maiden? Oh, well, that's pretty cool. FBX characters. Okay, let's drag that up so you can see it. So we have this guy. He could be he could be a leader. Oh, he looks like Loki. Not Loki. Who's the guy off of? Who's the one off of that Viking show I don't watch? It's Vikings, isn't it? It's just called Vikings. Yeah, it looks like him. So, everyone in chat, here's your 3. You've got 5 votes. Pick a character that'll be driving the boat. That one. So 1 to 5. Who's the captain of this boat? You've got old man with a horn and a shield. You've got man with a shield. You've got what appears to be another man with a shield. Man with a sword. Axeman, 1 to 6 then, 1 to 6. And then you got the female. Who's driving the boat? Guy with the horn helmet. There we go. Votes in. Guy with the horn helmet. Which one? We've got two. The one with a dagger, or the one with a sword? Who's been the driver? Yeah, there's only two. One or two? One. Two. They will be driving the boat. No, they'll be driving the boat, but they'll be sat there making themselves look clever. Doesn't matter. Okay. He looks more badass. We'll pick him. Floating on midair, are you? That one. Okay, so we'll drag you in there. 0 you are. Why is everything flashing? Stop flashing. Ugh. It's even worse. Okay, stop flashing. It complains at me, so we'll put it back on. Oh, it's compiling the shaders. Is lighting set to auto rebuild? Yeah, if you make a game in Unity, untick bloody auto generate. Yeah, it's turned off. So annoying. Where's my Viking gone? Oh, hello. Yikes. Nope. There we go. Down there, Pedro. What's a Viking name? Oh, yeah, we need Viking names. So this is what you have to do. You just have to get excited about games. Then that's what you do. Viking name generator. Ah, come on, Google. Pop, pop, pop. It's because my VPN's on. Yeah, I'm moving. I'm gonna move away from ExpressVPN. I just always get issues with them. Nana. Sigrid. It is a male, so I need a name that people can read. Otherwise, they're not going to choose it. Hemming, Alvar. That's the guy out of thing into Assassin's Creed, I think. Torvald, Thor's ruler could be good. Care and or Loki. We'll go Loki. Why the hell not? Loki. And then we'll eventually put some animations on him and let him go and all that stuff. So he'll just sit with the boat now, chilling. We'll eventually give him some slaves to actually move the boat and stuff, because they are slaves. Actually, I know there'll be warriors, won't we? Now we need another one for boat 2. That one. Let's lock this river down so we can't touch it anymore. Prevent touching. There we go. Okay, let's grab this. Right, we need another one. Should we stick a female on? Because we haven't got a female yet. Yeah, you can. You're the captain of this one. You're also very, very small. Get into your boat. Or Olaf. Viking always have to have an Eric or Olaf. But you've got Loki. You can't defeat Loki. Can you call a female Viking Olaf? I need a female Viking name. Viking name generator. Olaf's a good name. I like Olaf. Well, that's not the same one. Which one did we go to? Alright. We'll do this. My name is Baba Gan Oosh. I don't want to be a female. Senpai. What? I don't think it worked. My name is Dan. Oh, it literally did call you Senpai. Senpai's not a female Viking name. Senpai's a Japanese elder. Here we go. Is this one? I want a random female name. Civ, Gora, Nana. It did pick Nana before. Inga, Yilva, Heli. There was a game on SNES. There were 3 Vikings. Eric, Olaf, and forgot the other guy's name. I've not played very much of SNES. I do want to one day just to really experience it. Valkyrie, yes! Lost Vikings. I'll have a look in a minute. So I've got Valkyrie and Loki. Valkyrie just like the streamer Valkyrie, apparently. What the hell's this? Must be a football team. That looks awesome. Oh, it's in Heroes of the Storm as well. Wow, they've really upgraded the graphics on that. That's awesome. Oh, apparently it's a movie with a shirtless guy. That does look proper cool, actually. It reminds me of the art style of... is it Asterix and Obelix? Yeah, it reminds me of the art style of that a little bit. You know, if they were 3D. Yeah. Oh, I love playing that. There was a game of it on the Xbox, I believe. Yeah. We might stream that game. Wait, that's a new one. That's not the game I'm thinking about then. You definitely had the shields that you had to defeat, but... Was it PS2 then? I think it must have been PS2. I think it was that. That looks more like it. But yeah. Bailog. How do you pronounce that? Bailog. Right, let's just save our prefabs. Save. And save. There we go. Let's open our scene for the main menu. Right, first thing we'll do is we'll create a canvas then. What do we need? So I'm just taking a look at this. So if we're going that one, we need some text, we need a background, we need cameras on each of the people with names. Okay. Okay. Bayalog. Baileyog's a nice name. Could that work for the name of the city? Would that work as a name of city, or would it not? Right, okay, so let's just do a background for now. Image. Background. We'll just make it. So you hold Alt when you click it, and I have to do it off screen. So, ooh. Do not crash again. It's not crashed. It's just Unity. Oof. Bayalog. Bayalog. It's a good name. I've got 4 people watching me create a game. Thank you. You're all very generous people for watching. I hope it's entertaining and different. But yeah, Unity, creating games is my passion. Not just in Unity, but in general. I love doing it. So the Mario one's kind of greeny, but it's a Mario. Let's just do something like that for now. That is horrible. Make it black. So that's what it looks like down there, look. So we'll turn off raycast target. And here's a big performance tip for you. Create canvases, which are groups of UI on the screen. Make it grouped to which ones are going to update and which ones not. So for example, this canvas is a static canvas, so it's not going to update. So remove raycaster, because you don't need it. It's every time that raycaster's on, it has to redraw the entire thing, and then create a separate canvas for update canvas. And this update will be your buttons. Now that's a big tip I learned. Actually, I don't want to duplicate that, I'll just recreate it. Because I want that canvas raycaster on, because that's how it does click events. So updating, yeah. So on here, what do we need? So let's create an empty for characters. Just make it full screen. Pop, there we go. Let's drop some text on that bad boy. Actually, let's shrink you down because you don't want the text there. I haven't got any specific fonts, so we haven't got one yet. Player select. I just want to call it. Pick your racer. That sounds cool, doesn't it? Stick you at the top. Pop. And then figure out why I can't see it. I haven't got a font asset. Import TMP Essentials. Here we go. I've got a window over here telling me I've got errors and just completely ignoring it. There we go. Examples and extras. Yeah, let's import the examples and extras because I think they come with fonts. I think. A new clip's just uploaded to my... Oh, yeah, let's watch that clip together. A new clip's just uploaded to my Clips channel. It's Simpsons, and the Simpsons game's always funny. Right. Where's my music? Still my music in a minute. History. Nope. Subscriptions. Let's watch this together, because I like this game. I like my own video. I can't hear it.
We're just henchmen, man. Skinner hired us. Principal Skinner?
Yes, it is I. No, it is
I
I.
remember that.
The city cut our science.
Oh, come on, YouTube. YouTube kicked me off. My own bloody video.
Stop freaking! Skinner hired us.
Hi, yeah. The city cut our science budget so much I needed to steal from the museum just to hand visual aids.
I've never heard of such an evil plan. You're like if the Iron Sheik had a baby with Rowdy Piper times a billion.
This Azoraptor's coccyx would have inspired a generation of students to fall in love with science. Oh well, looks like it's jail.
I still like Simpsons so much.
Would have been here sooner, but I can't get.
I still play Tapped Out on my phone.
Turns out there's a north and a south Elton Avenue. Really messed me up.
I love Wiggle.
What a valuable lesson, Skinner. Confessing to crime doesn't pay. Book 'em, Wiggum.
I know I'm supposed to book him. Gosh, you don't have to be such a jerk.
I love his piggy nose. Hey, I'm back. Hello, ex-random streamer. How you doing? There you go, decryption inception. Ah, I love Simpsons. It's so good. Right, let's crack on with this. Let's stick my music back on. Let's go full width across the top. Then we'll bold it. We'll center align it, and we'll auto size it so it'll grow whatever size it needs to. We'll stick it 50 from the top. 100 from the top. There we go. Where's this size of it? There we go. So let's make you bigger. There we go. Oh wow. Has it got a max? Oh, it's got a max size on it. Yeah, come on, Text Mesh Pro. Update your text boxes. Max size 100. There we go. Pick your racer. Yeah. Some that's been disposed. It's all right. Basic pick your racer for now. Yeah, we'll keep it black. I could make it each individual character multicolored and do all this other stuff. What fonts we got? Let's have a look. Because Text Mesh Pro comes with a bunch of demo fonts. There we go. What we got? So we've got Anton, Bangers. Oh, Bangers looks good. We might use Bangers. Electronic. Font. Oh yeah. Oh. So far, Bangers is gonna win. Bangers it is, I think. Sometimes you'll look through stuff and you just won't know. Don't focus on it so much. Just skip it. Just click something and skip it. Try not to be. If you're too much a perfectionist, you won't get it done. That's something I've learned as well. So that's why a lot of my games come with bugs, and sometimes you'll sit looking at going, how could you release a game with this bug? You just have to skip it. You have to make leeways in order to do it. If you want to, after the game jam, absolutely go back and fix everything you want. Add to it. A lot of people do carry on games. What on earth is this music? It's still stream beats, okay. Actually, I tell you what, what I might be able to do, I just had an idea. If I stick you there, how would I do this now? If I go display capture, window capture, yeah, on OBS. Let's do this together. Let's do this together. Music title. No, what I want to do is I want to capture a select source, I think. Crop top. What's it doing? I want to create Mozilla, but I want to crop the pixels from the top by 500. Actually, yeah, we'll just do like that. And then what I think I can do, I can do it in here. Like that, look. Stick that there. Can I center align it? Transform center to screen horizontally. What's that look like? Does that look good? It tells you exactly what's playing. Yeah, we'll do that. It's going to go black in a minute because I've just overwrote the screen. Okay, yeah. There you go. So you at least can see what's playing if you need to. If you want to. If. What about if I do that, or is that just messed it up? That messes it up, yeah, I'll keep it like that. Pick your racer. Right, we need some racing type tokens. Stick you above, because I like to do it in order. Right, UI. No, let's drag our characters in now. Whoa, that's very white. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, why does it keep doing this? I don't want the lights on. Alright, I guess we're keeping lights on. Do we want the volumetric fog on? No, we don't. There we go. Right, just over here, we'll create a character cameras. Yeah. Came to like the stream. It's 5 AM here. I'm good to see you now. Well, thank you very much for that, Robin. I really do appreciate it, buddy. Have a lovely night's sleep. So, oh no, characters will be in updating cameras because characters are going to be clickable. So this characters cameras one, what I'm thinking is we'll put the characters actually on the screen. I'm going to be easier showing you than using my hands, which you can't see. If we drag these characters on into character cameras, zero them off, and zeroing them off just literally means moving them center, front and straight. Drag you around to like that. Then what we'll do with this is we'll zero this off, but we'll set them wide to like 5,000, so it's far up above. Yeah, then we'll just move these across like so, and give it a gap of. Let's move these, zero it off again. I swear I just zeroed it off. Then what we'll do is get one of the boats and set it to like 50. Not on the Y, on the X. Yeah, 50. Good night. Yeah, good night, buddy. I really do appreciate you tuning in. 25. I don't want it to be massively. I want to see them, but you don't want the camera to see. And then what I'll do is I'll come in and grab him. What should we do with him? Yeah, and what we'll do is we'll basically stick a camera here. How do I do it again? Stick a camera to Loki. There we go. Camera. Create other? Oh, universe. Okay. Camera, yeah, that's it. And is it looking where I'm looking? Okay, Unity is lagged again. No. Okay. Why is my camera not looking at the right place? I think it gives me us on. There we go. It's looking up, look. So if we position our camera in the right place where we want it to be looking at Loki. There we go. And if we go... what's it now? There's a way in edit settings to move your camera to your current position, and I always forget how to do it. Move, align with view. Boom. There we go. And now what we can do is basically move the camera in and out. Let's set it to local. Maybe? What's that look like, do you reckon? Yeah, okay. So we've got a camera. Loki camera. My C key's not working. Okay, I can't actually paste the letter C. It won't let me type it, which means I probably can't copy either. Oh, good lord, what have I done? Why can't I type the letter C? There we go. Low-key camera. Black background or not? Let's have a look. 3D object, we'll just do a quad. A quad is just like a plane, except it has a lot less vertices on it. So for something that you don't need to adjust very often, it's perfect for it. Like in my case, where I'm just going to give it a black background. Or, you know, rotate it the wrong way. I rotate it the wrong way? Yeah, that's right. So if I just grab that and scale it up, looking behind Loki there, look. You can see the camera, we'll just see Loki now. Backdrop. I don't know if we're going to keep this one yet. Get rid of the mesh collider. Just create a simple materials folder. Materials. There we go. Then go material, create material, black texture. Yeah, it's literally just going to be pure black. Just so it's more like the Mario one. I don't want it lit. If it's lit, it will be lit's the shader. It will glow, and we don't want it to. It won't glow. It'll reflect light. It's like matte and is it glossy or silk or something? So you see the Mario one's black in the background, whereas this guy is currently not black in the background because he's got all the backdrop. So we just set it like that. What's that look like? No, it doesn't. It looks like there. Where's my camera? Disable the camera. There we go. And disable the UI apparently. Pop. There we go. So that's what it's like now. That look alright? Maybe. Nope. 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 Okay. I want them to maybe see the edge of the boat because I think that'll be cool. But I need to just get the angle right and everything. Technically, there's nothing stopping us, just keep scaling it up. Yeah, Loki, there we go. So what we'll do is we'll render that to an image, so when he can be animated, and then we'll just stick it in the right position. If I remember how to do this. Actually, yeah, let's have a look. So Loki, backdrop, no backdrop. It looks way better with the backdrop, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll keep the backdrop on. Absolutely keep the backdrop on. Right, now I need to create a render texture for him. So in materials, I'll just create a new folder. Just try and keep it organized. I do keep mashing Control S as well, because you never know if something's going to crash. Like Unity's just froze for a minute now. That's my CPU's problem. There we go. Render textures. So a render texture is basically, it takes the output of a camera and sticks it on a material so you can put it on whatever you want. I keep looking down at the chat to talk to you and you're not there. I'm probably going to have to go to bed soon, I'm tired. I've been up since 6:30 and it's like 12 AM now. A few more hours and I've been up for 24 hours. Then again, that's a normal stream for people, isn't it? How on earth do I make a render texture? What's your name? Loki. Viking. Loki. Yeah, so we know what's what. Viking. How do I do this now? So on Loki's camera, we drag the render texture on. There. Yeah, I think that's it. And then we re-enable our camera again. And then the static canvas. And then on the layer, or sort of, it will set that updating canvas to 1 so it's in front of the other one. And in here we'll create a raw image. Viking Loki. That's Loki. and we should theoretically to be able to drag the render texture on. Boom. Yeah, that's from memory, that. Look at that. So we can up the resolution if we want. 256 by 256. Let's see what. Oh, that's plenty. But let's up the resolution. 512. There you go. It looks smoother now. So like, the higher you set it, the better quality it'll look. But obviously, look at that. Now it looks really smooth. But one, it's going to be tiny, so you don't want that big. And two, the more you've got rendering, the more processing it's going to be for this bit. And you've got so much more you can change as well. But I don't know what we do. I don't know. You can Google and probably find out. I kind of want it to pull it away from him a little bit. If we drag you this here, there you go. Pull the camera away from him a bit, because I want to see his full body. Then again, he'll have his arms down, won't he? Oh, good lord, Unity, what have you done? There we go. Right, if we enter 2D mode and look at the canvas. There we go, now we can rescale it. So if we drag Viking Loki. I don't know how we're going to. We're basically going to have two like that, aren't we? With name tags under them. Let's do a name tag for Viking Loki. Then we'll see how it goes. So we'll just create a. Just create an image under him. And we'll call this text background. And focus on Loki. Then we'll set it to full size. Pop. Then we'll just shrink it down to something like. Oh, I don't know. Stick it there. And then theoretically inside this, we can just create text. Text Mesh Pro. Name Loki. Set it to black. Okay. Grab you, set you to full width again. Center, center. Yeah, Loki. That looks alright, doesn't it? Set it to the right font and we should be good. I wish in Text Mesh Pro you could set a font in. I want all my fonts to be this by default. Loki. And then what we'll do is make it auto size as well. Boom. So it'll just auto size basically makes it fit whatever text box it's in. So that yellow boundary, it will fit whatever that is to what the max is. So the max is 72. So I can scale this box up and it'll fit 72. So you can see that is 72. And it doesn't look big again. Oh, it gets a little bit bigger, but yeah. So there's Loki. Do you want it to be white? Actually, that works quite well, doesn't it? Okay. So Loki, I've just duplicated. Let's stick you top right, and we'll just. This is where I get confused. Not confused, but struggle to think where it's best placed to put it. So if you're up there, we'll set your pivot to be top. So the pivot's up there now, which means this should be 0, 0. So if we go 100 by 100, nope, minus 100, because for some reason Unity's minuses up. Yeah, what do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many worlds did we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, so 10. So 5 up top, 5 at the bottom. Or 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 for each one. Okay, okay. 100 might not work. We'll see. And this one will be the next one, so we'll set you to look at the bottom. No, we'll keep you at the top, and we'll go. So you can do maths in these text boxes as well. Not a lot of people know that. So I can do minus that, and it'll give me that. But what spacing do I want? So if we do another minus 100, then it's too close to the bottom. So if I come here and make you instead minus 75, and then you can be plus 100 to be back again. No, plus 75. Something like that. Then we can grab it and go minus 75. Oh dear. do I do the maths for this to figure it out? I just want it to be in an orderly grid. 50 from the top, and if we do this and do there and do 50 from the bottom plus 50, there we go. Yeah, I'll do. Boom. I see why they've given it a green drop there now, because yeah, you can see on here it just blends in too much. You can't see what's going off. We'd have to have a look what to do for that one. And we can either change our characters' backgrounds or change the background of this, but we'll see, because when it's in the game it just looks like that. So right, who have we got then? We haven't got Viking Loki anymore. We've got Valkyrie the Viking, haven't we? Viking red and white bow. Where are you? You're in here, aren't you? No, you're here. Ah, there's Valkyrie. So we'll drop those two onto Valkyrie. Just renaming them to keep them so we know what each one is. Because when you search for it, you want to know what you're looking at. Otherwise, it's going to be a nightmare. Get out of 2D mode. And all we should theoretically be able to do is just like that. But do we want them all? They are all looking the same on this one, so we'll just do that. Okay. Yeah. Like technically, we don't even need to render these boats. We could chop them off at a section. That's what you do for a AAA game, but time. So we don't have time. So we'll create another render texture, and you are going to have to create a render texture per character because it's per camera. But this is excessive what we're doing, to be fair. But it's just going to look cool, and it's so much easier in taking into screenshots. That way, if we make any changes, boom, the changes are live straight away. This is going to be Viking Valkyrie. The name will be Valkyrie, and we can set it to all caps. There we go. Yeah. Oh, that font's all caps anyway. Valkyrie. And then the image will simply be Valkyrie. Pop. There we go. Well, the camera definitely needs to be moved up, but that's not a bad main menu at the start. For something we've been working on for like what, 20 minutes? It's definitely getting there. Let's grab Valkyrie's cameras and just move them across a bit. Put you there. Actually, I'll show you a little tip in a minute what we can do to gain some performance back. We don't need it yet. We're overthinking it at this point. There we go. I just set these X's to 0. What happens? Oh dear, not that one. Okay, so if we set the X to 0, 1, 0.2. So if we set the X to 0.2, theoretically, we should have them in the roughly the same position every time. Yeah, they look fairly similar, don't they? We could add some effect if you want to make it different, but I'm not going to. I'm tempted to actually get close to face, but yeah, a little trick for you. You see all these white lines here? That's what the camera's rendering. So as you can see, it's rendering all that. It doesn't need to. So if you just change the far to like 10, yeah, you can see it's not grabbing the sun as much anymore. So if we change that 100, yeah, there you go. It's grabbing the sun now because the sun bounces on it. But you can see it's so much shorter than what it was rendering at 1000, 10 times littler. So right, let's do you there. Loki and Valkyrie. Okay, these need to be buttons, so I might have done this a bit wrong actually. Not massively wrong, but so I've just made them images, so we'll just create a button. UI button. We'll just call this Viking Loki. So what I'll do is I'll position the button. I'll remove the UI sprite because we don't want it, and I'll make the alpha of it 0, so you can't see it. And we do want it to be raycastable. That one. There we go. So now it fits nicely, so we can just drag Loki in. Pop. Viking logo. Character camera. There we go. So now that's going to be clickable. Let's see what it looks like. It does take some time to compile sometimes, but it's the first time we've run this scene, to be fair. Oh dear, what have you done? You're not so right. There are 3 audio listeners. Oh, I see what I've done. You can only have 1 audio listener, because you can have 2, but it'll complain at you, because I think you need to configure it. But we've basically given them both audio listeners, so every single camera's trying to listen. Let's just come and kill off the audio listener. There we go. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming that button will work now and we can plug it in eventually to, you know, pick a character or whatever. Now, why are you moving place instead of staying where you were told? The positions are different. 1. Let's see if that's any better. Because when you're doing the pivots and stuff like that, you're adjusting the responsivity of it. So like when you move to different screen sizes. Ah, I see. We're getting an error as well. It's still off. It should be up there. Have I messed something up? It works on that one. Okay, let's fix that error. That error, if you get it, it's just because it's using the new input system. Just go to event and click replace. That's it. Problem solved. That'll fix my clicking actually now as well. Why are you? Why are you not being responsive? Come on. Oh, I wonder if it's because I've set it to constant pixel size. Scale with screen size. Reference resolution 1920 by 1080. There we go. That's looking better. It's not scaling properly, that's why. We'll keep that one as constant scale size. What's wrong with Valkyrie? Why are you? Oh, you're. No idea why you're not pivoted right. Go up there. And then come across 100. There we go. Now you should be right on any screen size. There we go. Yeah. So we've got Loki and Valkyrie. Let's see if Loki works. We'll replicate it across to Valkyrie. And I think I'm going to be going to bed soon. How do we know if it's clicking it? Pressed color. Let's set the pressed color to red. We'll turn the alpha up a bit. We have done it on Loki, haven't we? Yeah. I think it's being weird. I think it is working. I can't imagine why it won't be working. We'll just have to see when we actually plug in the click event. Let's do a bit now. Click. Let's make a scripts folder. We're going to do a programming now. So you can see for just over an hour, we've not done any programming yet. Oh, what am I going to call this? Main menu manager. Create a folder of scripts. Oh. I'm often too fast for the computer sometimes, so I need to wait for it. I already typed scripts in and pressed enter. You finished? Scripts. There we go. In scripts, we'll create another folder called main menu. Drag main menu manager in there. I'm going to create something called an assembly definition. And what it basically does is it turns each assembly definition into a miniature project. So when you make a code change, Unity compiles the entire project. So if you've got 200 scripts in your main game, it will compile 200 scripts even if you change one. It's called building, it's just what they do. What you can do is create assembly definitions, which basically break it down into little projects, and then it'll only change the little things. You can't have one per script, because it'll be just ridiculous. So you group them together. So anything to do with the main menu will be under the main menu one. It also stops you doing circular referencing, which is where where script A references script B and script B references script A. It's called circular reference. It's bad. So script start main menu. Come on. It's because I've just changed the name of it. It's trying to refine it. It is normally faster than this, is because I'm streaming at the same time. Apply. There we go. Right. Let's add up a main manager. We'll just add a dev basic click event. Yeah. Dev basic click event, I think. And we'll be able to put animations on those characters, and they will actually animate in it now. So if we want them to blink or shake their arms or go rah when you hover over it, we can do all that. Right, open up a script. Okay, kill you, kill you. This, we might be reaching my limit actually. Just an open. Saying overload. If it gets too big, I might have to. Oh no, it's calmed down again. We'll see. Here we go. Main menu manager. There we go. Right. So first thing I'll do is I'll just let it add it to a. It's waiting for it. Let's just delete all this. We don't need this. Public void character on click, just to make it look a bit nicer. Yeah, we'll just do it on click like that. No, I do prefer the underscore. Right, so first thing I'll do is I'll move it to a namespace so it's separated out. Okay, now the video is lagging. Character on click, so we'll just go. What should we pass to it? I am getting tired now. We'll say game object. Geo for now, and then we'll just do debug.log. Character so geo.name selected. There we go. So when we click it, theoretically it'll print out in the console character selected. And then that's when we start transitioning to into the game, saying this is who you've picked and all that stuff. Right, so we'll grab Loki and we'll stick an on-click event on him. We'll stick the main menu manager just on there. Yeah. Then we'll grab Loki. We'll say on click. Go to that one and go main menu manager and click on click, and then the game object we'll just drag Viking Loki on. And let's see if that works. If it works, it should print out down here you've clicked Viking Loki, or whatever it said, whatever text we wrote. It's gonna take some time to compile. My computer's going so slow. Very warm. What time is it? It's like 1 o'clock now. It's not even that late. I have been up for a while, that's all. Right, so theoretically, yay! Character Viking selected. There we go. So we print it. So when we click that, oh sorry, it'll just go woof, and then play a sound effect and run off. So let's create sounds. Drag you over. See what sound effects we got. Voices. No, that's screaming into Viking. Okay, what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna create another script in main menu called character data. Yeah. And what this is going to do is going to store their name, audio, all little bits like that. So we've got nothing to do with Viking. Warrior? No, they're just songs. I'm looking for voices more. So we've got a character data. So same again. We'll just kill that off. Kill you off, kill you off. Then we'll go public string. No, what am I going to do? Public string character name, yeah. Then we'll do public list audio. Let's do an array actually. Audio clip of an array, and then do selection voices. So when you click on them, you get different voices. Yeah, that sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah, that'll do. For now, anyway. We could do hover voices as well. When you hover over, it goes meh or whatever. But and then instead of the game object, we'll pass the character data. Let's click here. So character data dot, and then character name is selected. And then in the main menu manager, we'll just create a serialized field because we don't want, nothing else needs to access it, called audio source, and this is where we're going to play sounds. So character selection sounds, VFX, no, SFX, sound effects, yeah. And then what we'll do is we'll go int rand voice equals random dot range 0, and then we'll go data dot, we're just going to basically create a random number count -1 because arrays start at 0, so you've always got to -1 off of it, so it's not 1 2 3 4, it's 0 1 2 3 4. And then we can go play one shot, so play an audio once, and we'll call it data dot selection voices rand voice. So now it's going to just go and play a random voice from the list of audio we got. What we got in here? We've just got audio in here, haven't we? Yeah, that's not lyrical or anything. Have I got like anything to do with voices? I know I have somewhere. Medieval combat sounds. Let's see what we got there. Footsteps, magic punch, melee, swoosh, weapons. No. Man hits and Horst. Would that work? You could have it when you hover him. He goes, oh. No, they're not going to do. What could we have? There's something. I know there'll be something somewhere. Ah, here we go. Voiceover young male.
Oh, good. Ammo. This. What the hell? What the hell? Son of a bitch. Holy crap. Shit. Shit. Damn it. Damn it. What the hell? I got it. That's probably what got it. Oh, it's locked.
I'm gonna go for where he just growls at you because he's a Viking. There we go. We'll grab those 4. Then in sounds, we'll open it up and we'll go sounds, characters, Vikings, Loki, and we'll just paste them in, and then that will compile the script and the sounds because we've done it in one. So on here on Loki now we can grab our character data, call you Loki, lock it, and then we'll drag in our 4 voices. I've locked it because then I can do multiple things without it changing that view. There we go. Then on the update canvas, we'll add an audio source. We'll turn the volume down to 0.5. Don't want it to play on a wave, don't want it to loop. Drag you into there. On locate, we will drag the on click event, what we've now broke, to be you. It's not found anymore. Manager, character on click, and we'll drag the data to be Loki. I think that's it. So when we go and click him, he should make a sound now. Like, yeah, or whatever we put in. Oh, it's still building, that's why. Okay, I don't hear him playing it. Why do we not hear him playing it? Random voice, grab the player's voice, play a random one shot. Yeah, it should be fine. Got the audio listener. Have I muted audio? No. Why is it doing that? Got the anger sounds. Can we hear them? No, I can't hear anything. I muted Unity earlier, didn't I? That's why. Because Unity uses Fmod. There we go. There we go. Something very random. We could go and do the female one, which we'll do eventually as well. What do we do now? Now that we've selected the character, we need to load. Select character somehow. Load next scene. There we go. So then we load the race scene, and that'll be it. So theoretically, if we just grab Loki and Valkyrie for now. Grab Loki and Valkyrie for now. Just grab Loki and Valkyrie for now. Let's turn the music back on. There we go. Grab these two. And then theoretically we can just go. You know what I mean? Then we have our characters. To you. Obviously it's not lined up properly, but I'm way too tired to do that now. Then what we can do is on all of these. Okay, on all of the Lokis apparently. We'll just, can we increase the alpha and set it to black? No. Can we disable the button? We can disable the button. I was just going to basically grey them out. But yeah, that's basically what we're going to do. We'll build it up and go across. But for now, we've got that. So when we click that, let's just do it now. Scene manager dot load scene. Then you can give it a name or a thing. So we'll call it race map because Ryder pulls it in for me. There we go. So let's see how it goes. We're not going to add loading screens because that'll take too long. It is easy to do, but it'll take too long for this game jam. Just pre-processing more stuff. So what you have to do is once you're changing scenes, you need to add them to your build index. So you can see the samples are already there, so we'll get rid of that. Add main menu, so it's the first one you go to, then we'll add race map. Boom. So you can see I'm skipping a lot of steps that I'd like to make it feel better, but time. You've just got a limited time. So we'll play it, then this transfers a scene across. Then that means we've got a basic player selector. I don't yet know how I'm going to make the players work across the scene. I just don't know. We could use player prefs, which saves it to the registry. Maybe. Oh, well, it worked rather quickly, actually. But we didn't give it enough time to let the... Where's the bloody camera on here? It's there, isn't it? We want it to be pointing over here. Okay. We didn't give it enough time to play the sound, so what we'll do is create another method called change scene. Yeah, we'll do player prefs. Player prefs dot set int select character, player character, and then we'll call it. I'll set to yeah, we'll set it to data dot character ID, because I'm just thinking how we're going to go off and load this as well. So we'll set this to an int, set that to player ID, character ID, and we'll generate character ID ourselves. So we save an integer to the registry, or whatever Linux uses as a registry alternative, I don't actually know. Then we'll not call load scene there, we'll put that in here. And then we'll call invoke, invoke, then change scene after this is finished going, rah! Add 2 seconds to it. Dot length, there we go, and add 2 seconds to it. So it'll come down, it'll print that thing off, it'll go rah! Then it'll, well actually no, it'll go there, then it'll say, it'll set the player pref to say the character. Let's set that above the voice, just in case, because if this takes a while then we want it to run. Then the change scene will play rah, and then change the map. Yeah. I don't got any females. Sassy character sidekick. We have got some females. No, I was looking for a raw kind of thing. We have aggressive female. There we go. Nope, that is the license for it.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
That's just all right. You're not that meme guy.
Fuck yeah.
It's got swearing. I can't do that.
Let's celebrate. Excellent. Sweet. Sweet. That's what I'm talking. Sweet. 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 That's what I'm talking. We are good. We are. Yes. You are the winner. You should celebrate. You should celebrate. You won.
No, none of them are standing out to me. Never mind. So for Loki, we'll set your character data to be 0. So your ID 0. So it'll save ID 0 when we go over to it, and then we'll just make sure we set it each one to be different. So we'll set Valkyrie to 1, etc., etc. No, it's still compiling. So there's no visual feedback that it's actually done it. We'll figure that out. I'm very tired now. Very, very tired. So we've got not a bad game so far. It's a very good start for an hour and a half. So the game loads. We'll have a main menu. You'll have 2 characters. You click Loki, he screams at you. Then it moves on to the next map, which will just show a black screen or something. And then we have the Viking map. I'll get the universal car controller working tomorrow so we can drive boats around. Then we'll have it come down going 3, 2, 1, go, and then you'll race around. You'll hit checkpoints. So we'll make sure we'll add like fake checkpoints, so just so we know they're not reversing. And then 1, 2, 3 laps. And then we just have the portals to teleport to different worlds, which is fine. But yes, my voice is going now. You can hear it. So far, the plan, we've got the name involved. We've done Vikings and we've got boats. We've done the main menu selection. We haven't done the portals, so we are getting there. We're making really good progress. So yes, thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this different stream. I will try to stream over the weekend doing this, but I probably won't be playing games over the weekend, so I can do this. But yes, thank you to everyone for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. It does seem like a few of you have enjoyed it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.